Hi guys, welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, you're so welcome, and if you're an oldie and a subscriber, thank you very much. I don't know why I think it's a good idea to film standing today. Anyway, I am back with another video and I want to talk to you guys about what Kenyans miss, like what Kenyans who move from Kenya and relocate to America miss. I know there's like the general things like the food, like the culture, like these are some of the things that I didn't think I'd miss, or you would not even think somebody would miss, to be honest, because I feel like there are things that we take for granted to start with. I feel like once you come out here, you would really appreciate a lot of things that you would never even thought you would miss. So let's just go straight to the video. The first thing I miss is like going to church, and I feel like this is like, you're like, huh, going to church? There are churches here, and there's even Kenyan churches like minimum SDA. I never even go to SDA, story for another day. But minimum SDA, I mean, there's a lot of churches here. There's like kuna watu Anglican, like there's Kenyan churches here in America. Kenyans are just Kenyans. They will see the opportunity and seize the opportunity. One of the things I miss about going to church is basically just going and being with my people at church. And the fact that I'm SDA, the SDA here, like what they do here is like they try to imitate, or they try to be as Kenyan-y as possible, but they still don't get it. Like they're still not there. And honestly, no shade to like churches here, but bado hawezi fika, you know, like James Nganga's church where we just go to church and anatusi watu, like those type of theatrics at church they miss here. So I feel like I miss that part of church. And also like the drama that comes with, you know, I don't like drama. Like I'm a very quiet person, I live a very quiet and peaceful life, but I just think about church that you know, what is SDA? Kama wewe ni msd unajua kiche, what is kiche in English? And I think they're called camp meetings, I think so. So that's those type of things I miss about church. Another thing is just like the soap operas. Here we cannot stream things live, just like in Kenya, you know, you can watch Citizen TV and NTV and whatnot. And I know now there's a lot of like soap operas or anything, and also the news. Like it's good to be on the know, and here we cannot stream it live. I mean, I think we can, I'm not sure. I've never watched news or any soap opera or any Kenyan programs since I moved here, but I miss those, honestly, because sometimes, like, what do we live off? We live off of like YouTube or TikTok. Like we see maybe 411 the gossips and everything, but it's just good to see it live. It's just good to see what's happening in the country. Like taxes are going up now, we're just hearing like what happened, what's going on, the taxes, like what is it that's going on. So I miss that part of news, and I know also other Kenyans living in America miss this part. Another thing that most Kenyans miss, this is a big one, I feel like we miss just living without worrying, like bills wise. You know, I know even in Kenya people pay bills and there's also that worry, but I don't think the worry is to the extent of how we worry here. Because for example, let's say Kenya, like it's you pay bills, and there's just, I think the main bill in Kenya is like rent. So once you pay rent, which is every month, or even here is every month, then you're done. But here like there's little bills, small bills. So for example, you have a car note, so you pay for your car every month, and then you have a phone bill, and then you have rent, and then you have car insurance. Some people take a lot of things on credit, so maybe your bed your couches in your living room are on credit. So like there's a lot of bills by the end of the month, or like, oh, it feels like we pay bills every week of the month. Because sometimes if you like me, I set my bills in a way that I am able to settle them off every week. So then maybe I'll pay this week, I'll pay for car insurance, and then next week I'm paying for rent, and then the other week I'm paying for my phone bill. Like it's like we have to just live on bills. So I miss that part where I can just live freely and not worry about no bills. You know, it's like once I pay my rent, I'm good for the next month. But now this one, you pay your rent, okay, next week car insurance is due. So if you don't make money for the next week, then gari yako huwezi drive, huwezi enda kazi. And I miss that part a lot. Then another thing that I miss is like the matatu culture. I know it's like they were very annoying for me, like living in Kenya. Like they were very annoying, they are so loud, and like right here I don't like to drive, so it's like sometimes I'll just want to like, you know, get into a matatu, and I can take an Uber, yes, but then Ubers are equally as boring as you driving yourself. You know, matatu kale zilikuwa zinacheza reggae rhythm dance hall, like, you know, just the drama, just those theatres that they used to do in the cars, alafu unaibiwa on the side. So like I miss that part of being able to just take a mat to somewhere. If you don't want to drive, maybe you're going to under tower under Wisti, you're going to like have fun, and you don't want to drive because you guys are going to get drunk. So that part of where, you know, it's so easy. I know somebody like Sujupe Uber. I know I can take Uber, but Ubers are so expensive for no reason. And then it depends on what time you're leaving the club, if you're going to the club, and you know, sometimes they're not Ubers, you know. So it's like ungechukua topo matatu because at 3 a.m. matatu imerauka ya kwanza. Another thing is like duka, like small products. For example, the reason why I miss duka, as much as we have like big stores and we have all these things, and we can also buy them like avocado moja, nyanya moja, kitunguu moja. One thing I miss about a duka, you know how dukas inaunga kwa corner, just karibu na your house, and you can just go and get something. Let's say kama niko nataka kula mkate half, I can go and get half a loaf. But yeah, you can't even get half a loaf. Like if you want to eat bread, you have to get the whole bread. And labda niko nataka tu slices tano nikulia saa hiyo. I don't eat that much, but labda niko nataka tu slices tano na avocado nikule saa hiyo, but you cannot do that. So this means that if you buy bread, you have to eat all that bread. I don't like that part. And also like, unajua venye kwa kiosk kulikuwa na mandazi. If I don't want bread today, I have to, you know, I can buy mandazi or I can buy kichapo, but like I have to cook my mandazi, or if I have to order mandazis and also order a mandazi, you have to order a whole tray. So imagine a whole tray, you have to maybe freeze them so they don't get bad, or you cook for yourself. Like it's just too tasking. Like, so I just want kitu haraka niende nimeenda. Another thing is like family. I mean, this I think I've talked about over and over in my videos, and I feel like, man, we do underestimate that part of family. And especially for those who have kids here. Me, I don't even know how to manage since I don't have family. I mean, I have my brother here, but I'm talking about having family in the sense of like having your aunties, your uncles, your cousins, your like just the whole shebang, the whole village around you who can help you. Because if I look at it vizuri, you know how once people who get kids and have family, they are really well off than us who don't have family here that will help us. Like, iyo time ikifika, what will I do? That shit stresses me sometimes, like so much, because okay, that I have to do things by myself. Like you take care of your kids by yourself, or like take them to daycare, which is fine. We will take them to daycare, but sometimes daycares have, I mean, I've heard horror stories about daycares, and ni daycare ni job tu ya mtu. People don't give like their heart, they don't pour their heart into their jobs like that. At least not for me, but at least what I've seen around, you don't pour your heart out to taking care of somebody else's child. If it was in comparison to like if somebody was like your nephew or niece or your grandchild, like when you take your kid to the daycare, need to kazi I'm clock in at 8 or whatever time they clock in, and they just need to do what they gotta do, and it's just the bare minimum. They don't take care of a child that much, and horror stories. Sorry for another day. So I miss that part of family where you can run to them to help. Ata like bills zikikulemea, you can go back home. You know, bills zikikulemea, you can move back home. So for example, me, bills zikinilemea, where am I moving to? To home where? To Kenya. Na mshaniambia don't come. What am I gonna do? I mean, we're going through it, you guys. We're going through it. Because, and also like just having to eat like your mom's food, or like just food from home, like food that's cooked with a lot of love. Like for example now, if I want to eat like some food that is like cooked with a lot of love, I have to do that. I do not even enjoy my food like that. So it's like, I do make very, very good food, but it's like mtu akitengeneza unja venye ukipika unaishaiangalia ushaikula kwa macho, like you don't want to feel it. But I want to like eat my mom's chapo. They taste different. And then the last point, you know, I saved the best for last, is the social life. This is a big one, and I always like to talk about it kidogo in passing, but let me tell you guys how social life is set here. There are clubs, number one. Yes, there are very many clubs. There is bars, there is everything. you'd think of that is in Kenya are here. You know, because somebody would ask like, kwani hakuna bus, kwani hakuna club, hakuna nini? There are. What's different is the vibes. What's different is ile feeling enye tukiona me post Facebook, Kenyans are partying till morning. Hey, here tunaiona tu hivi kwa view sasa kwa Facebook mkipost. Because the social life here is it's just hard. Hata ukienda out to these clubs or these bars, the music they play, number one, always dance miondoko, like, you know, always ondoka na miondoko, you know, bazokizo kama umeenda, you cannot. They will play like trap music, and I know like there's also what are you there's people who like that hip hop trap or whatever type of life, but watu wenye wanapenda ohangla kama mimi, watu wanataka kusikia gengeton, they don't. And we also have Kenyan DJs who try, and shout out to Kenyan DJs here, because they really try to like put us on the map, and they also really try to you know, make sure that we have fun. So they'll play like Kenyan music, but like they also have to consider the other people in the crowd. It's not just Kenyans in that club, it's like other Americans and people, Niger people from other countries. And you'll find that sometimes I just end up playing Afrobeats. Afrobeats is not Kenyan. Afrobeats near Niger, now Ghana, is from the West Africa. East Africans here, we want to what are Ethiopia? Ethiopia. But you know, it's just playing, they'll play like 1-2 songs. Na saa hiyo unaamka tu kudansi hivi wameshazima. So it's like that part of the social life is also hard. And also the fact that there's too much bills to be paid. Usipojipanga, unaweza kuwa tu umeenda club if you're just having fun, if you 1 2 3 1 2 3. Then kidogo tu unaanza tu kurombosa hivi, unabenda hivi, boop, unakumbuka phone bill bado, car insurance, rent is due in a week. Unatoka tu pole pole, unatafuta shift uende udu job, ama uende ulale kesho uanze job. You can't imagine hata huwezi rombosa in peace, because bills are just in your head. Because if you think about it, like if you don't pay these bills, you're going to be out on the streets, and then nobody's going to help you over here. So it's like the social life is close to like zero to non-existent, because people just want to work, make money, and maybe come to Kenya and spend that money. And also, that is just, why would you work over here the whole year to come to Kenya and spend money for a month? But anyway, we still make time for fun. I know something like, you make time, I mean, we still make time for fun. It's just not as fun as you come now. I'm trying to emphasize this thing. It's still not as fun as in Kenya. Okay, that Kenyan vibe is what we want here, but it's not here. Anyway, I'll end that video here. I hope you guys learned something from this video. Like, I hope muna appreciate Kenya mko. Those who are in Kenya, please enjoy, and any murombose, like, go and have fun. Enjoy while it lasts, because us here, we're just looking through the window like, hey, I wish I was there, you know. So I will end this video here. Thank you guys for watching. If you watched till here, you're the OG, and may God bless you abundantly in this new year, now and forever. And I will see you guys on my next video. I think I like this you know, like being on my feet, standing on business as I shoot this video. This is going to be a new series, okay? Anyway, I'll see you guys on my next video. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Bye.